Rain's letting up a little, but you're still going to be getting wet if you're out there. There's no doubt about that.
Yes. Good, how are you?
Yeah.
You never get away from getting ragged on around New Hampshire. All right, results in the boys, 110 hurdles. It was Samuel Matizzo of Lowell taking that in 15.1. Connor Cellini of Pinkerton in second, 15.5, and Manolo Feliz of Concord in 15.82. So all those, I was going to say, all of those times were much improved over their seed times. It was Cellini.
Cellini, okay. That's what I thought. He's no slouch.
No,
he's
no
good.
slouch at all. All right, as the umbrellas come out along the straight.
No Adam Spencer though, huh?
No.
Yeah, he's a senior, right?
Should be, yeah. I mean, he was in indoor.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, he should.
And they're up and off. And it looks like we're gonna have Londonderry's Ashley Griffin take that heat.
I wonder why we had a few missing in that one.
I just wonder, I mean, again, Nate was saying it was hard for them to hear.
Oh, right.
Maybe they're not getting there in time. We're getting a really good shot of these guys adjusting the hurdles. Hopefully they'll be out of our way for the start of this next race.
Now the wind is coming pretty good.
Again, against them. Now that's not going to help us, our view. Thankfully, they moved. That works out for us. Second heat, we've got Nicole McGinty of Chelmsford, Sarah Wade of Concord, Ella Fraser of Exeter, Adrian McCoy-Sophos of Alvern, Justine Colburn of Keene, Abby Coy of Nashua North, Sierra Edgecombe of Pinkerton, and Wayne Sono of Manchester Memorial. All right, they're getting into their blocks. And they're up. Here we go. This is a close one.
It's like Sarah Waite?
Looks like it is Sarah Waite. Sarah Waite of Concord takes that heat for sure. We'll have to see what that means for the finals from the previous heat.
It was close though. Pinkerton girl was right there.
Right there. Coming up, we've got the men's 100-meter dash. We've got Albert Matriel of Alvern, Damon McLeod of Londonderry, Franco Retko of Lowell, Riley Mulvey of Salem, Justin Cassidy of Londonderry, Nicholas Snyder of Concord, John Brooks of Pinkerton, Jack McSweeney of Exeter.
What'd you do, Violet?
Hip.
Hip?
Yes.
How'd you do that? Just run in and pop?
No, it didn't even happen while running. And I had just been getting back from break, and I was taking it easy, doing low mileage, and then it started hurting at night, and I've only run one time since it started hurting. And
Here we go.
But this is all I
Hey, there's no HIPAA laws. There's no HIPAA laws for the HIPAA.
There we go, Londonderry.
Sorry, at least it happened early in the season.
Yeah.
You'll get back. You'll be fine.
Well, I'm out preseason.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Londonderry's Justin Cassidy taking that one.
Be good for the ball.
Well, that's sad to hear. Sorry about that.
All right, in section 2, we've got Austin Willett of North, J.J. Kennedy of Hollis Brookline in second, Paul Marchand from Nashua South, Richmond Quatang of Lowell, Andrew Bonsu of Lowell, William Lord of North Reading, Isaiah Valise of Hollis, and Marshall Burns of Exeter.
This is the first of the boys, right?
Letting up a little bit now.
Yeah, it
Hopefully
seems
it'll
to
stay.
Seems to be. Not picking up sheets of it coming off the tent like we were in the other part of the video.
Can you see up through there? Is that?
I can see it when they get about 30 meters in.
I mean, it's still there. Yeah.
Here we go. This is close.
Lowell's 1-2.
Be Lowell's. Richmond Katwang taking that one, followed by Andrews Bonsu.
Those guys look good.
Those guys look real good. Next up, we should be having the girls' mile finals. We've got 2 heats of that. First heat should be Sophia Searles of Nashua North, Allie McFarland of Exeter, Emma Gagnon of Salem, Kay Partridge of Hollis Brookline, Bethany Graham of Salem, Maeve Donovan of Exeter. Did I hit that right?
Yeah, you did.
All right. Zill Bagat of Lowell, Kennedy McCarthy of Winnicott, and Ella Simpson of Alvern. Fastest seed time is Allie McFarland with 5:45.56. Not sure how they're being given their hip numbers and stuff like that. Boys 100 was taken by Richmond Quatang of Lowell, followed by his teammate Andrews Bonsu, with a time that beat last year's 11.03. Last year's champ was Jaden Rumwick. If you can beat him, you're doing something. And that was 11.18.
What was the time this year?
11.03.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Considering these aren't what
A lot different conditions to have.
Yeah, a lot different conditions.
But it is a lot warmer, but I guess it's a
we go.
trade-off.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I'd rather have a warm rain than a cold.
I agree, especially in,
Cold day.
if you're looking at hundreds and stuff like that. That's definitely. Right now we look pretty tight. Looks like we got 2 Salem girls right to the front. Nice tight pack in that final. $100 meters in, they're still together. Wish we could get some separation down the finishing stretch and get these knuckleheads out of the way, but not my meat, so I can't do anything. No, it's all right. They keep coming back and forth. It's not them, it's someone else. Kennedy McCarthy of Winnicott leading at this point, followed by Allie McFarland.
Came through in about 86 seconds.
86 seconds. So sub 6 pace. You're good. I don't know, looking at what, 7 meters or so?
Yeah. Girl in second looks pretty good. I think she'll be right at the top here pretty quick.
No need to be leading lap 1.
No.
I remember reading something, the only time it ever matters whether they're in the front is at the finish line.
Right. Not how you start, it's how you finish. It's where you finish.
Right.
2 heats with the girls, or just one? 2? Okay.
At least 2, right?
Yeah, it's 2.
2 heats.
We still have Kennedy McCarthy leading. Oh, not anymore. So much for that. Allie McFarland taking the lead.
I always say it's like kind of when you get through the half mile. That's your first measuring point.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody can run 1 lap.
Yep. There we go.
After the second lap,
Kay Partridge.
the real race begins.
Yeah. Let's go, too. I had a kid, freshman, ran pretty good for me in cross country, but first time ever doing track the other day. We're at Conval. He's in the slow heat of the mile. There were 3 heats. And just prior to the line, I always try to mention to the guys, get out. You don't need to be sitting around on the start line, let everybody in front of you. Well, he took me for my word, and next thing I know, he's down at the 200-meter mark in about 34. Now, he's a guy that doesn't come anywhere near breaking 5, so they go through 473.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, all 3 heats. That's exactly what they went through.
Sir.
Sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
We know, is there another heated girl?
Yes, there will be.
So he ended up running, I think it was 5:43 in the end, the hard way. Ended up getting past like in the last 30 seconds.
Beautiful day, huh?
Don't fall over. Better in Merrimack right now. Get that first.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty good here in a little while.
All right, we got Allie
little
McFarland leading.
Yeah.
Followed by Kennedy McCarthy of Winnicott, going through 4:15 or so. Probably 5 meters separation.
It's a good race though.
They both look pretty good at this point. Actually, it looks like Kennedy might be closing that gap just a little bit.
That's good.
I would say the only thing with that, it looks like she's timing it to be catching her with just 100 meters to go, and that's a lot easier with just 100 to defend.
I'd be closing that gap right now.
Yeah, I'd want to be coming around the corner before you got 100. Everybody kicks with 100 to go.
Plus, you got to remember the wind's in your face coming down.
Yeah.
In the finish.
And coming off the turn, it's still Allie McFarland leading.
Yep.
Followed by McCarthy.
Yep, she's going to hold her off. Nice job.
Yep.
Great job,
Good time, too.
Finish strong, finish strong. Finish strong, Allie. Atta girl.
5:37
Nice job. 5:37
for the full mile.
Yeah. And what was the top time coming in? 5:45, something like that?
5:45.56 is what she was listed at there. Coming in for 3rd and 4th, we've got Kay Partridge in 4th, and Maeve Donovan in 3rd. There we go. Section 2, we've got Slap, Miriam Bowe of Lowell, Katie Watt of Concord, Lindsay Ahern of Lowell, Megan Cross of Pinkerton, Allison Silverstein of Concord, Ariana Bracchio of Nashua North, Michaela Randall of Keene, Brielle Ducharme of South, Lauren Robinson of Milford, Grace Mercer of Exeter, Adele Alexander of Merrimack, and Macy Graves of Pinkerton.
Macy Graves, huh?
Yep.
Stepping up to the mile.
And our top seed times, Michaela Randall of Keene with a 5:09.65. I would assume these seed times are 1,600 meter seed times. There's not too many places to pick up a mile.
Right. It's going to be a good race right here.
This should be a good race. Now, I'm not as familiar, obviously, with Massachusetts girls, but some of the top distance runners in Division 1 and 2 on the line right there. You never want to be.
I would say Macy Graves might have probably the best kicker there.
Yeah.
You know, she can stay in the hunt.
Yep. Well, the other thing is if you've got
Lauren Robinson
in the hunt.
She's a grinder.
She's a grinder. And they're off. Ariana Bracco to the front. Kayla Randall right on her shoulder.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bracchio taking it out to the front
Yep.
with Randall in second.
Kind of what you'd expect, I would think.
Yeah. Bracchio, see, she's improved into be a very good runner. Her father was a very good runner.
Right. Well, I remember, I don't know if it was when I was broadcasting the North cross country, and I'm not being a Division I guy, I didn't recognize, who she was. But then from that point on, I kind of, recognized the name from that point on.
Right.
She had a really good cross country season.
I guess her father was like a 4:08 miler, so.
That's solid.
Yeah.
I can drive 408 now.
Yeah.
Might be able to bike it.
I can set a microwave to 4:08.
Yeah. There's Lauren Robinson right up there in the mix as well, and they're going through just over a lap in 1:22.
Not real fast.
So not real fast. Everybody kind of lurking, I guess.
We had a mile the other day. It went, oh my God, where did it go? Anyways, it went through the half in 2:24. I went 2:24, 2:08.
Ah. Well, like I said, I was talking, we had like 3 sections the other day in the 1600, and I had my top guy, one of my top milers was helping pace somebody else, trying to get him under 5 minutes, and the kid, it just wasn't working out for the kid that wanted to break 5. So 900 meters in, realizing he really wasn't doing him a heck of a lot of good, he decided to go, and so at this point he's, I don't know, 70 meters down on the lead or something like that, and goes for it, ends up running 4:48.
Wow.
But all 3 of those miles went out in 73.
Huh.
The first section, the second section, the third section. They were the third section was the only section to break 5 though. So.
Well, Bracchio still leading with Randall.
Randall right there. We're looking at 2:42 on the clock.
Get out of your head! Let's go!
5:24 pace right now.
Yep. Megan Cross off Robinson's shoulder. I'm not sure if that's Miriam Bowe or Ahern from Lowell. That's right up there with Robinson and Cross as well.
All set. Ready to go?
Girls, could you guys move just back? Thank you.
.500 meters to go. We got Bracchio still leading with Randall. lurking off her shoulder. You can see they're gearing up for bell lap.
Robinson's not out of it yet. Yeah. Randall's pretty tough though.
Randall just moved to the front. Robinson in third. Cross in fourth.
Randall's opening up a little bit of a gap.
Yes, she is. She's got some good leg speed.
She's opening it up.
Yeah. Bracchio more of a true distance runner. Randall's really good at those mid distances. Robinson grinding away at third.
You really open it up now.
Yeah.
It's nice when you get that speed in your pocket.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Rain's pretty much stopped now.
Yeah.
Wind's a little bit, but not too bad.
Sometimes if it's warm, I wouldn't mind a little bit of wind, as long as it's not enough to really push you around. All right, we've got Randall.
Definitive
Robinson. Gap, yep. Robinson. Finishing time of 5:17.
Nice job.
Robinson 5:23.
Bracchio
5:25. Cross and
Come on, Exeter!
there we go. Oh, 5:41. Brielle Ducharme crossing the line 5:50. There's one more on the track. Coming up in the boys' mile finals, these two sections. We've got Steve Grohl of Pinkerton, Jeff Morrissey of Chelmsford, Hayden O'Hara of Winnicunnet, Nathan Stein of Sauhegan, Ari Montville of Portsmouth, Kyle Simpson of Hollis Brookline, Joe Gagnon of Pinkerton, Shay Williams of Alvern, Nolan Preble of Pinkerton, Josh Lane of Alvern, Scott Payton of Merrimack, Evan Clark of Manchester Memorial, Andrew Wu of Brookline, Joshua Brown of Merrimack, Mitchell Norris of Portsmouth, and Thomas Headington of Sauhegan.
I need the 4x1 now!
I would say Joe Gagnon.
I'm
surprised he's in this.
Yeah, that's exactly the way that I see that.